Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today I'm going to be doing a print and play playthrough of Small Time Heroes. I mentioned the print and play side because I feel very proud of the work that I've done to print this game out. I was also blindsided by the fact this game had like 5 million cards, so that took a long time to print this out, cut it, everything, and then get it all set up. So we're on the other side of it finally, but let's go and get through our playthrough. So let me go start our background music because you know I love my background music here. Let's do, excuse me. Let's just stick with where we were. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, all right. Okay, so let's zoom our screen out here. And this is our setup. So we got everything kind of set up here. I am going to be playing the warrior, so I'm just going to go with the very basic ironclad, sorry, warrior. Sorry, joking. This game is reminiscent of Slay the Spire, but it does do some things that are different. So here's my initial starting deck. So I have some setup to do. So I have my warrior here. We got my initial 9 cards, and then I got to pull one of the cards from here and add it to my deck for my 10 cards, and then we also got to set up our enemies. So let me see the phasing order of that. I don't know if I get to see the enemies before I do that. Let me see. I think I get to see the enemies before I set up. Yeah, enemy setup. You select the boss, you separate the cards, and then you put the enemies out. Yeah, and then the hero setup afterwards. All right. So I do get to know what enemies are going to be facing me. So I have my enemies set here. So I'm going to be playing against the Houndmaster. Oh, wrong side. Playing against the Houndmaster. Oh no. So that was too far. There you go. And hopefully I do good. I started playing a half game to kind of learn the rules, and the rules were pretty easy to like kind of latch onto. If I do play anything correctly or incorrectly though, please check out the comments and people will let you know what I played incorrectly. I'll try to pin a comment there too. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun time, hopefully. So there we go. So we got everything set. So I got my character here. We're set with a max health of 25. Our starting energy is gonna be 3. Unless we have something that changes that. I got my resources all over here to the side, so I can kind of pull the cubes and put them where I need them. Actually, I need to put cubes on these creatures. So just put 2 to each one for now. Minions, I mean, not creatures. And I'm going to shuffle my rewards. So I think there's good. This is my round rewards. I'm going to shuffle my intent deck for the enemy. Oh, uh-oh. That fell out. There we go. So give that a good shuffle. And cut. There we go. And then we'll draw our initial enemies. Now, I thought, oh, that's what happened. I slid it over. Right. Because I had to move it out of the way. All right, so we get our initial enemies. So we're going to have 3 enemies here. And the enemies will have effects. I tried to bring everything to where you can kind of read it. I know it's going to be very difficult to read things, so my apologies. I'll try to announce and read out things as we go along. So for those watching on phones and stuff, my apologies. For those watching on TVs, maybe you can read it. Like I said, I was trying to prioritize making it readable, but yeah, best I can do is blind. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and continue along here. So I'm playing the warrior, as I've mentioned a number of times already. And for the warrior, I have a cool mechanic called equipment. So I have my little equipment body here, and I can have equipment cards added to or played on my body here, and they'll give me passive effects. I'll talk about those effects as they show up and as they come along. But just know that they'll give me the ability to kind of power up and ramp up a little bit. You know, get amped and get strong. And then at the end of the wave, as in once I finish all the enemies here, assuming I don't die, all the equipment that's played on me will get put into my discard, or will get discarded into my deck. So, really cool mechanic. I thought it was pretty neat, and we'll see how that functions as we go. For my enemies here, we're starting off with a wolf pup here on square. We have an alpha wolf on circle. The alpha wolf has an effect for when they arrive. Give all other minions 1 strength, so we'll do that in a second. The wolf father is also here. It says deal 1 damage for every other minion, and that's when they activate. So there are certain key words that are on these cards. The arrive, the activate, again, a little bit hard to read from where you are right now, so my apologies. But we're going to go ahead and get those effects in play. So the one thing I didn't know is if this lasts, like the strengthening lasts for the entire fight. So I think I need to check that. My first check here. I feel like it does. That when the minion strengthens, it will last for the entire wave. or until they die. Let's see. It says activate abilities triggered during the activate enemy phase. Yeah. Activate enemy fight phase. Arrive abilities triggered during the setup phase when the minion card is placed in the active row. It is not triggered on subsequent activations. Good. Strength. Persistent status effects. Persistent status effects on a hero stay until the end of the wave. Persistent status effects on the enemy are removed when the enemy is defeated. If a status effect is gained until end of turn, place it on the light color spaces. So it's removed during your next wave. Yeah, so it's just assumed that that's going to be persistent. Okay. All right, that's good. So that strength is persistent. It does not specifically say for 1 round or for 1 turn. I have cards in my deck that say gain 1 strength for this turn. So those will disappear, but there's 2 different sides, which I thought was a very clever way to do it. I don't know if Slay the Spire, the board game, did it, because I played it once, but I don't remember everything about it. But they have like a keep until end of wave, and they have a remove at the start of turn. That's a really cool system to kind of keep track of things that stay temporarily and things that stay for a long time. So I like that a lot. All right, anyway. So everybody has their extra strength here from the Alpha Wolf, and the Wolf Father has his stuff. Now, as far as the items that I have here, I do have 1 equipment card in my deck already, which is the shield, and the shield will allow me to, I can spend 2 block, or sorry, when I equip it, I get 2 block, and then I can spend 1 energy to remove, and when I remove it, I gain 5 block. So that can be really cool for me to be defensive. As far as what we have out here, we have no equipment on us, so no equipment cards here for me to purchase. We have quick thinking. So it says equipped 2, so if I have 2 things equipped, then I can get the effect there. It says either gain 4 block or deal 4 damage, so that's not useful for me right now. This one, defensive posture, says gain block equal to the damage your next attack deals. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Defensive posture sounds nice. It only costs 1 energy to play. All these cards are usually 1 to 2 energy, so anything higher than that is kind of expensive. 2 is actually kind of expensive. Weapon throw. Remove an equipped card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Ooh, that's nice. I kind of like that. Okay, so we'll consider getting this one. And the last one is Turtle. Can only be played if all cards in hand are shields, gain 1 protect. So I think protect is, what is protect? I haven't come across that word. Protect. Gain 1 additional block every time you gain a block. Nice, okay. So Turtle could be pretty good if I'm doing like a full-on block deck, but I think I'm gonna take Weapon Throw as my card. And then it refills immediately. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, as far as this game, the way this game works, from my understanding of the flow of the game, is that I will be playing to defeat these enemies. There's gonna be, I go first, and then the enemies go, and then we go back and forth. On my turn, I'll be playing cards from my hand. I have energy here. My cube is on 3. So I have 3 energy, and I will be able to spend that energy and do as much damage as I can. I can choose my targets, all that fun stuff, power myself up, punch them, just typical, like, try to take them out before they take me out type stuff. Build defense so I can try to survive some of their attacks, all that fun stuff. And then once I'm done, then the enemies will go, and the enemies, when they attack, they'll attack based on this intent deck. Now, this intent deck is very important because it tells me who's going to potentially attack. Sometimes there's multiple symbols here. Sometimes there's a symbol for everybody. But the way it works, from my current working understanding, is that I will flip this card to reveal the actual attacker, which in this case is going to be Circle. There's only 1 symbol. So Circle is going to attack. The Alpha Wolf is going to attack me. They'll attack me first, and then afterwards we'll also do this symbol here on the Wolfpack card, where this one says deal 2 damage. The minion with the lowest health gains 2 block. So we'll also do that. And that's how that's going to function. So the enemies are going to go, they're going to do all those things. Oh, sorry, I'm going to go, I'm going to play my stuff and try to take them out. The enemies are going to go, and they're going to do the thing. And that's how that's all going to pan out. So let's go ahead and start. So I'm going to draw 5 cards. Oh, sorry, this here's my reward for winning the round. I will be able to, I'll put this over here. My reward for winning the round is I'll be able to claim 2 of these cards, or, is this claim 2 cards or destroy a card? Or is it claim 1 card and then claim a card and or destroy a card? It's not very clear. I don't know if this is gain 2 cards or destroy 1 card. I think if I'm reading this, looking at the iconography, this is gain 1 card and then I can gain another card or destroy a card. And that's remove a card from your deck or discard from the game. Okay, so that's how I'm reading that. All right. Okay, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My first 5. This is my initial hand here. Oh man, you can't read any of that. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I tried. I can try harder. Let me zoom in a little bit. It just ruins everything, doesn't it? Not quite. It's not that bad. Oh, okay, that's getting bad. Sorry. Let's save this. All right, so saved, and I'm gonna scooch everything over so we can kind of deal with our new view. There can be more enemies that show up, and that glare is gonna be vicious. All right, we'll just put that like that so you can kind of see that. And everything ruined. All right, well, can't win them all. I'll put this here. There we go. We're workshopping it. It's fine. All right, so you can at least read the cards a little bit better from here. My intent is for you to be able to read the cards so you can read along as we play. So for here, I have an item I can equip. I have my shield. It's equipped to offhand. So these spots where I can put my cards for equipping them, they are specifically named, and that's pretty cool. But it lets me know what I can put where, and that's important because if I have too many of like offhands, I can't just use multiple. But I got my shield and I got weapon throw. So what I can do is I can spend 1 energy. Oh, you can't see my energy. Oh boy, is this rough. Again, I don't like this card row being here. I'm gonna move this below me. How about that? Yeah, that's better. Oh, no, it's not. Glare Master. You can kind of see it. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and spend 1 energy. So from 3 to 2, and we're going to equip our shield. And when we equip it, we gain 2 block, so we're going to gain 2 block. This block is temporary, so it's going to go there. And then we are going to, the rest of our cards, we can gain 1 strength for 0. So we're going to spend 0 energy to play this card. So we're going to discard it. I don't have my discard here on the screen, so I'll just put it sideways like that. And we're going to gain 1 strength until the end of the turn. There we go. And that means that when we attack, we'll be able to do 1 extra damage for every attack that we do. So we have attack-wise, we have this one, remove an equipped card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's going to deal a boatload of damage to everybody. So that's going to be great. It's going to be 4 damage. Now, with that 4 damage, the health of the enemies, I didn't put it, but we'll say this is 7, this is 6, and this is 5. With the health of the enemies, what I can do is I can actually take out somebody early. Ooh, this one smash. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. Okay, cool. I can take out the wolf pup, but I won't be able to take out more than just 1 character. The alpha wolf is the one attacking, so I could try to focus on just taking out that character. I don't know. This is a little bit of a challenge. The question is, do I just kind of do damage to everybody and then leave people with like 1 or 2 health? Because somebody with 1 or 2 health can still deal maximum damage, you know? This is kind of tough. All right, I think I want to focus on trying to take out somebody completely. The wolf pup is not a problem. The wolf pup is only going to deal 2 damage. My block will deal with that. Actually, you know, I can take a hit or 2. So we're gonna do weapon throw. So we're going to remove an equipped card and then deal 3 damage to all enemies. So we're removing this equipped card and then dealing 3 damage. Oh, that cost me 1 energy. Dealing 3 damage to all enemies. So we're dealing 3 damage to this one. 1, 2, 3, plus 1, so 4. Boop. Then 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, plus 1, so 4. Boop. And then 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then plus 1 again, so 4. Boop. And actually, now that I've thought about it, I forgot about that plus 1. So if I deal 1 damage to all enemies, it's going to be another plus 1. So I'm actually going to take out 2. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. All right. We're going to spend our last energy to do Smash. And Smash is deal 1 damage to all enemies. So that means that the Wolf Pup is now done, is downed. The Alpha Wolf is going to take 2 because I'm getting plus 1 from there. So they're down. And then the Wolf Father is not down yet, but close. And I don't have any more energy, so I can't do anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn, discard my card, draw my 5. And this is my new hand of 5 here. And now we continue. So we will now do the enemy's turn. So the enemy's turn, we're going to flip over this intent card. Oh, look, it's a circle. Who would have thought? Circle is down, so they're not going to actually do anything, so they don't attack. But we will activate this circle, deal 2 damage. The minion with the lowest health gains 2 block. So the only one with the lowest health right now is the wolf father. So they're going to gain 2 block. And we're going to deal 2, oh sorry, at the top of the round, we clear any block that the enemy has. Just like at the top of the round, we're going to clear any block I have. But they're going to attack me with 2, so I'm going to be blocking both of those. And that's it. So I've taken no damage. I took no damage. So that's done. Now we're back to my turn. And there's no reason to belabor any of this. Let me just go ahead and, do I have an attack? Oh, I was about to say, I don't have an attack. All right, we're going to spend 2 energy, so we get 3 energy back at the top of the round. And we clear our strength. And then we're going to get 2 energy spent to do this. Deal 2 damage, then deal 2 damage. So we're just going to take out, oh, that's 2 damage to take out the shield. And then 2 more damage to take him out. So now he is down. So the Wolf Father is down. Now, I do want to say that this card here says deal 2 damage. And the Alpha Wolf gave 1 strength to all other minions. So this didn't say deal 2 damage from a minion. This just says deal 2 damage. Because sometimes we'll say the minion with the highest health activates, or this person will do that. So I'm interpreting that as whoever attacked was kind of like the collective attacked, and they didn't have the extra strength increase. But at any rate, we're done. So at the end of the round, once I defeat everybody, where is the card? I thought I read it. One of these cards tells me how to play this game. Rulebook, save me. All right. End of a wave. End of a wave. It's campaign mode. Ending a wave. So discard your remaining hand, your current intent card, and remove all status effects. So we're discarding all this. No status effects. And remove all status effects and equipment cards that had none equipped from your heroes. Gain wave rewards. So my wave rewards are to take 2 of these cards. This is where it's going to be inconvenient. So I'll bring this back on screen. So these are my 4 options. So my 4 options are quick thinking. This one we read earlier, but equipped. If I had 2 things equipped, I can gain 4 block or deal 4 damage. I need another equipped card, so that card's useless to me. Defensive posture, gain block equal to the damage on your next attack. That could be useful, so I'm thinking about this one. Offensive stance, deal 2 damage, draw a card. If it's a attack, play it for free. I think I'm taking that one. I'm definitely taking that one. So I'm taking this one, add to my deck, and then I flip. Tower Shield, it's a main hand item. It says spend 1 energy to remove. When removed, deal your block as damage. Oh, I want that. Yep, I want that. Heck yeah, we're doing it. All right, the card I just got to replace that was full plate. So I took 2 cards instead of removing a card, and we're gonna put those back off screen. We're gonna give my deck a shuffle. So gain wave rewards and then shuffle your discard pile. Oh, there's also rewards for taking these guys out. I forgot about this. So, oh man, I missed that completely. So this one allowed me to draw a card when they died. It didn't help me because it was too late. So I should have drew an extra card. I wouldn't have done anything except for, I guess, burn a card. Okay, well these enemies are all down, so they're all dead. They go away into the dead pile. Next up is going to be Wave 2. So Wave 2, these guys are going to be tougher, right? Wave rewards, wave setup. To set up the next wave, draw 3 cards from the next wave's minion deck. So it's number 2, etc. And then place the drawn minions above each of the markers. Okay. Yep. Simple. So 1, 2, 3. All right. We have Ravenous Wolf. They have power. What does that mean? Power means a power is always active and can be triggered by an action. And their power is they deal 2 damage, they react. So that means that when I attack them, they'll deal 2 damage back to me. Anytime the minion takes damage, loses health, not block, the react ability is activated. Okay, Spirit Wolf has a power. On death, all minions gain 1 strength. I don't like that. And then the Wolf Father says deal 1 damage for every other minion. So kind of the same standard of fare that we saw before. There are no arrive abilities here. So we're just going to put the health. So 8 for the Wolf Father, 7 for the Spirit Wolf, and then 5 for the Ravenous Wolf. So we want to try to take out the Ravenous Wolf in 1 shot if we can. That's our goal. If we can do that. So we'll see. We'll see if we can be successful in that journey. But for right now, let's go ahead and start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, got my tower shield already. Okay, okay. And I got my shield. I got my tower shield and my shield. I got all the block. All right, so the person who's attacking is going to be square or triangle. So it's going to be either square or triangle. Oh man, activators deal 1 damage for every other minion, so they're going to deal 6 plus whatever these bonuses over here might be afterwards. Man, the minion with the highest health activates if it's triangle. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, so I need to get some defense, or I need to take out triangle. Triangle has 8 health though. Can I do 8 health in one go? Let's see, I get gain 3 block, deal 1 damage to all enemies, gain 2 block, and gain 2 block, deal 2 damage. Yeah, I don't have a lot of strengthening going on here. So I'm gonna shield up. So we're gonna do shield. We're gonna spend 1 energy. Sorry, we start with 3. Spend 1 energy to activate shield, and that gives us 2 block. Okay, and then from there, I am going to spend 1 energy to equip Tower Shield, and this is a main hand. Spend 1 energy to remove. When removed, deal your block as damage. So I have. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to do the big move. I'm not prepared for this. Okay, maybe I don't want to equip that. Yeah, I don't want to equip that. Yeah. Okay, we're not equipping Tower Shield. It's just gonna go into the trash. Sad. All right, we are going to go ahead and play block though. So we're going to spend 1 to gain 3 block. So now at 5, and then finally, put this to my discard up there. And then finally, I'm going to play parry. Parry is going to gain 2 block, deal 2 damage. So we gain 2 more block. We are turtling up, and then deal 2 damage. So we're going to deal 2 damage to the. We're gonna deal 2 damage to the Wolf Father. 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm done. I have no more energy. The rest of the cards go into my discard. And then I draw 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the cards I wanted. Oh no, where's my strength then? Yeah, darn it. Okay, my strength is not here. There's a boot in my snake. All right, so that's all done. Now we're going over to the enemies. So we're gonna flip over this intent card. And it's going to be square. So Ravenous Wolf is going to attack me. They're going to attack me for 3. So they're going to take out this block. And then the square appears. All minions gain 1 strength. So let me scoot that back over. All minions gain 1 strength. So 1 strength for all the minions. Here we go. So they're going to be hitting a little bit harder. I don't like that. Oh, I got to discard this top reward card. That's our new reward card. Oh, a potion. Oh yeah, I gotta pay attention to the rewards. Okay. All right, so that's it. The enemies are all done. I didn't take as much of a hit as I thought I was gonna take, so that block kind of went to waste. I got all defensive for no reason. Huh, that sucks. Okay, back over to me though. Our new intent card is gonna be circle or triangle, so one of these two. I still want to take out Wolf Father. I think Wolf Father is the most dangerous on the board. So I want to try to take that person or that wolf out. So I'm going to do Forceful Attack, so I get 3 energy back. Forceful Attack. This is a deal 2 damage, and if I have 1 thing equipped, I can deal 4 damage instead. So I'm going to spend 1 energy. I got 1 thing equipped, so if I have at least 1 thing equipped, I should say. I'm going to deal 4 damage to the Wolf Father. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna spend 1 energy to do weapon throw. Weapon throw says remove an equipped card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. So 1 energy, remove an equipped card, and then deal 3 damage to everybody. So it's gonna take out the Wolf Father. 1, 2. So I do get a reward. I can wipe the row of available cards here. I think I will wipe the row of available cards because I kind of don't want any of these. These are very defensive. So we're wiping these and we're putting out some new ones. So the new 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's my reward for taking out the Wolf Father. Actually, I don't think I get a choice. I think I have to. So my new cards are Attack and Parry, Tank. If I have 4 things equipped, gain 3 Strength or 3 Protect. Nice. Shield Attack, deal 5 damage for every defense card in your hand. And then Flex, remove an... Oh, that's another Flex. Remove an equipped card and then gain 1 Strength. So I don't have those yet, but I have those available for later. All right, cool. Continuing on, so we took out the Wolf Father. We're dealing 3 damage to everybody. So we got to deal 3 damage to the Spirit Wolf. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 damage to the Ravenous Wolf. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot. They're going to attack me. Ah, well, they're going to hit me for 2. 1, 1, 2. So I'm at 23 health. Oh, no. Okay. I forgot about that one attacking back. I'm not going to get any block, am I? They show that they're dead. Who am I going to take out? I can take out the Ravenous Wolf or the Spirit Wolf. I'm at risk of the Spirit Wolf trying to attack me. I need to deal 4 damage to him. So I only got 1 energy left, though. Well, heck. Okay, so we're going to do offensive stance. It says deal 2 damage, draw a card. If it's an attack, play it for free. So we're going to spend 1 energy to do that. We're going to deal 2 to Spirit Wolf. 1, 2. And then... we're going to draw this top card. It is my gain 1 strength. Shoot, I should have done that earlier. Man, I did it so backwards. I hate that. All right, well, that's how you lose a game. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. It's going to give me a strength for no reason. It's going to get discarded anyway. Man, I did it so backwards. All right, well, we're out of energy. We can't do anything. We're just going to have to be sad. So now we're going to face our consequences. Yay. Well, let's draw. Shuffle. Okay. Go. All right, consequences. Wash over me. Triangle. Hey, what consequences? All right. Triangle says the minion with the highest health activates. Boo. Well, they're tied. So if they're tied, it goes from left to right. So the Ravenous Wolf is going to attack. That sucks. So they're going to hit me for 3. So I'm down to 20 health. That's sad. All right. So I am down to 20 health. All right. Not happy about that. And then we do triangle over here. Oh, no, that's what we did. So triangle, he was already dead. So the Wolf Father was already dead, so therefore no attack. And then this caused that one to activate. So there we go. All right. Now we're back to my turn. I should be able to take him out this round. They both have 2 health. This is annoying. So I can deal 2 damage. Okay, we're in an offensive stance. Deal 2 damage. So we're going to deal 2 damage to the Wolf Spirit. So 1, 2. And I think the Ravenous Wolf has to survive to strike back. So I'm not worried about that. And then, now that they're dead, we draw a card here. It says if it's a attack card, it gets to play for free. Nope, it's Exercise again. So we're going to go ahead and play Exercise so we can gain a strength. Oh, we didn't take it away last time. We'll put it back. And then we will play Smash because we can. It says deal 1 damage to all enemies. So it's going to be 2 because of my strength. So 1, 2. So that means everybody's now downed. And the reward for this one is I get to draw another card. Not going to help me. I guess I still have to do it. And that's it. All right, so we're all done. So we successfully defeated all of the enemies. Oh, I got to get my cards first. Hold on. So now we got to purchase some cards. So let's, get a reward. So we can get a potion. It says a card, and then a card or potion. Is that right? It seems like it's always going to be you get some cards if you want. That's kind of cool. I'm just checking the rulebook to double check stuff. don't think I see a clarification. It just says gain wave reward. So I guess I'm just going to keep reading it the way I'm going to read it. So I get to gain a card. Of these cards here, I think attack and parry is pretty nice. Deal 3 damage, gain 5 block. But if I'm being honest, I think shield attack is also not terrible. Deal 5 damage for every shield card in your hand. Now I think flex is, man. Remove an equipped card, gain 1 strength. And it doesn't say for temporary, so it's going to be a permanent strength. So I think flex is nice. I think flex will be pretty good for me. So I want to do that. So we're going to get flex. And then next one is advanced attack. Deal 4 damage. If I have 2 things equipped, I can deal 6 damage instead. That's not terrible. It's only 1. Yeah, I'm taking that. All right. I kind of want a potion, but I'm taking that instead. That's too good to pass up. All right, so there we go. We got Heavy Boots was our replacement. Heavy Boots says the first shield card played this turn cost 1 energy less. So cool. All right, so now that I've done that, what happens next? Let me see. Ending a wave. Shuffle your discard pile and any newly gained hero cards into your deck and draw 5 new cards. Okay, I just want to see if I refresh my deck there. All right, we're making our way through, making our way downtown, walking fast, chasing past. Okay, so my deck is nice and shuffled. These enemies are kaput, so we'll throw them over there, out of the way. So wave 2 is done. So now we're going to wave 3. So we're drawing 3, 1, 2, and 3. So we got Beta Wolf, which is power of guard. That's annoying, so I got to take them out before I can do any damage to anybody else. Alpha Wolf says give other minions 2 strength. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then that's when they arrive. And then Omega Wolf says activate, attack again. Okay, so they attack twice. That's going to be a little bit to chew on here. So geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Drew 2 main cards. Nice. I got my strength here. Okay. So I got a thing to equip. I got some stuff. I can do some cool things here. I got 20 health. All right. So if there are no minions of the current wave available, use a minion from the next highest. Oh, so here's adding additional minions. If there's no spot available, the minion which would be placed is activated instead, dealing damage and resolving. What? Oh, this is adding minions to a wave. When ability tells you to add new minions, draw the top card of the current wave's minion deck and place it in the leftmost empty minion spot. Set their health, their block, and do their rival abilities if they have any. If there are no spots available, the minion which would be placed is activated instead, dealing damage and resolving abilities if applicable. Then that minion is discarded, activating any on-death abilities. Oh. That's not great. I don't like that at all. All right, they're trying to overwhelm me with zombies. Okay, so I'm trying to see the boss wave. That's what I want to see. The boss. After you've completed all 3 minion waves, flip over the Horde boss card and prepare to fight the boss. Set up as follows. Set the boss health to the number, and yeah, okay, we'll do that later. All right, so we got to go through all 3. And it says fill the 3 minion spaces with wave 1, 2, or 3 minions based on the day you're on. In a standard 1-day game, the boss will always spawn with 1. Okay, I see. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we're not there yet, but let's go ahead and get into our fights. Let's put their health. We have 10 for the Beta Wolf. We have 7 for the Alpha Wolf. We have 11. Ooh, 2 cubes. Look at you, fancy Omega Wolf. All right, I want the Omega Wolf dead as soon as possible, but I gotta take out the Beta Wolf before I can fight anybody else. So this is kind of rough. How do I want to do this? So Square is going to be attacking, so that's going to be Omega Wolf. which is really crummy. They're gonna hit me for 6. And then also we're gonna have one, oh no, they're gonna hit me for 8? No, oh my gosh, they're gonna hit me for 10? Right, because every attack they get +1, or they get the strength bonus. Oh my gosh. Whew, they are swinging. Okay. So interesting. All right, so what I want to do is I want to exercise for 0. So I gain 1 strength. Temporary. And then I'm going to equip my shield. And that's going to cost me 1 energy. And that's going to give me 2 block. And then I'm going to equip Tower Shield for 1. And that's going to give me... Oh, no. Sorry, I keep thinking the Tower Shield. It's called Tower Shield. Why is it not giving me blocked? Okay, never mind. I'm not doing that. All right, I think I'm going to do... Let's spend 1 energy to remove Shield. And that's going to be gain 5 block when removed. So I gain 5 more block. So it should help me not die. And then, if I had Tower Shield already equipped, I could spend 1 energy to deal my block as damage, and then try to take out Beta Wolf. But I don't have that, so instead I'm going to do... Oh! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Rewind. Because I need to do Forceful Attack first. Forceful Attack is going to be deal 4 damage because I have 1 thing equipped. There we go. That's all I need. So we're going to spend 1 energy to do Forceful Attack. We're going to deal 5 damage total. So 4 plus 1, so 5. So Alpha Wolf is down to 5 health. And then afterwards, we're going to spend the 1 energy to remove this. And that's going to give me 5 block. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's all done. And I'm at the end of my energy, so we're there. Refill this back up, draw 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we go to the enemy's turn. The intent, they're gonna hit with squares. So square will attack. Now I think I'm supposed to shuffle that. Am I supposed to shuffle that? Let me double check. Not that that will change anything. I'm just gonna shuffle at the end of this wave if that's true. It says discard your remaining hand, your current intent cards, and remove all status effects and equipment cards. Equipment cards from your heroes. It doesn't say anything about shuffling that, so I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. Okay, I feel like oh man, Wild is about to activate. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so the Omega Wolf is attacking. So the Mega Wolf is gonna hit me twice. So they're gonna hit me for 3 plus 2, 5, and 3 plus 2 again. So I have 7 blocks, so they're gonna deal 3 damage total. So I'm gonna go down to 17 from 20. That's not great. Oh, they keep that. And now we're gonna do square, which is all minions gain 1 strength. I don't like that at all. I need this Beta Wolf down, please. Like dead. Okay, so that's it. That was pretty rough, but we're about to have even rougher, even worse activation if we don't do something better here, do something big. So, oh man, I don't have anything to equip. Shoot. All right. Well, we're gonna do offensive stance. So we're going to do offensive stance, which is deal 2 damage, then draw a card. If it's an attack, play it for free. So we're gonna deal 2 damage to Beta Wolf, 1, 2, and then this is an attack. Nice. So it's gonna be advanced attack, deal 4 damage, and unfortunately we don't have anything equipped, so therefore nothing. So just 4 damage. But that's gonna take out Beta Wolf finally. So Beta Wolf is now downed. And with Beta Wolf, we can wipe our card row. Is it can or you have to? Let me see. Some minions have rewards that you will gain when they're defeated. Defeated rewards are given to a player who defeats a minion. They can choose to take the reward or not. Okay, so I don't have to choose a reward. So I kind of like the cards that are here. Actually, no, I don't. These are expensive. I mean, attack and parry is not terrible, but I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe so I can see more cards. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 new ones. So we got War Cry. This turn, gain 2 block every time. Oh, that's basically Slay the Spire. That literally is the name of the ability is War Cry. Man, wow, crazy. Brute Force, deal 2 damage. If the last card played was an attack, deal 3 damage to the same or different enemy. Broadsword. Oh no, it's bugging here. Broadsword, when a minion dies, draw a card and play it for free. Nice. Bring It On. Gain 1 strength for every piece of equipment until the end of the turn. All right. So those are cards available for me in the future, but that was me defeating the Beta Wolf. And that was, it cost me 1 energy to do that card, which was offensive stance. So they're downed, and I continue my turn here. Oh, this is gone, gone, gone. Okay. So, weapon throw is useless because I don't have anything to equip. Or I don't have anything equipped. So I guess I'm doing double hits. Parry. Gain 2 block, deal 2 damage. And braces gain 2 block. Or so yeah, gain 2 block twice. So everybody's attacking. I think I want to try to take out Omega Wolf, but Omega Wolf has 11 health. So it's kind of it's rough. It's rough out here. So what I want to do is, I think I want to try to focus on Omega Wolf. Alpha Wolf is annoying too. Alpha Wolf gives me some heal, but Omega Wolf will let me deal 2 damage to Alpha Wolf, so yeah, I want to focus on Omega Wolf. So we're going to do parry for 1. And then we're going to deal 2 block, or we're going to gain 2 block and deal 2 damage. We're going to deal 2 damage to Omega Wolf. So they go from 11 to 9. Okay, and then we want to do double hits. Oh, double hit costs 2 energy. I only have 1 energy left. Shoot. All right, we're gonna do brace. We're just gonna gain 2 block twice, so we're gonna gain 4 block. All right, there we go. So we're all done with that round. That round was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of rough. Game is gaming though. The game is gaming. I like it. I like what's happening. All right. So we got some stuff here, and let's see what the enemies are gonna do. They're gonna go with all minions gain 5 block and 2 strength. I need you to stop getting stronger. I need you to chill. I need you to chill. I actually need you to chill. If you can just chill, that'd be great. Enemy. 5 block. Ugh. All right. Well. Whatever. I don't care. I gotta do 1 billion damage. Next is gonna be circle or triangle. Oh no, I can't believe I've done that. So it's gonna be circle or triangle. So that's okay. But still. Triangle is gonna be dangerous. So yeah, I need to keep focused on Omega Wolf. Omega Wolf needs to die. So I still don't have any equipment. I got all my cards that do things if I have equipped things. That's not great. Man, I put myself into a rough position, didn't I? Yeah, both of these require me to have some equipment, something equipped. So we're gonna go ahead and do parry. And parry is gonna cost me 1 energy, and it's gonna gain 2 block, then deal 2 damage. So I gain 2 block. Then deal 2 damage, and I'll deal 2 damage to Omega Wolf. So from 9 to 7. And then I will do attack, which is deal 3 damage. This costs me 1 energy, so 1, 2, 3. And then finally, I'll do smash. Smash says deal 1 damage to all enemies, so 1, 1. Oh, you know what? Shoot, math is hard. Hold on. I dealt how much damage? So this enemy just goes from 5 block to 4 block. And this enemy, I think I've done enough to get through their block. So I did 2, 5, 6. So I did 1 damage total. Had to chew through the block. Yeah, it was rough, man. That's rough. All right. Well, so, no, don't shuffle. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Don't want to curse it by shuffling more. Yeah, I need to equip stuff. Clearly, equipping is something I need to do. I didn't realize my cards needed too many things equipped. We're gonna get whooped here. We're gonna get whooped. All right. So we drew our cards. Now we're gonna flip over this intent card, and it is Circle. Circle is here for Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf is going to deal me 4 plus 3, so 7 damage. I got 2 block, and they're gonna deal 5 to me. So I go from 17 down to 12. Ugh, that's rough. And Circle is deal 2 damage. The minion with the lowest health gains 2 block. So that's going to be the Alpha Wolf is going to gain 2 block. And I wanted to get dealt 2 more damage. 1. Oh dang, I'm down to 10 health. Oh no, it's not my best work. Not my best work. Not that I knew how to work this game to begin with. This is only my first full game of it. I did play a half demo game, but oof, clearly I didn't learn anything. Okay, back to me. We're gonna equip Tower Shield, please. So we got something equipped. Boom. And then we're gonna do Offensive Stance. Deal 2 damage, draw a card. If it's an attack, play it for free. So deal 2 damage to... I still want to focus on a Mega Wolf, so 1, 2. And then we get to draw a card. It is an attack. Forceful attack, deal 2 damage. If I have one thing equipped, deal 4 damage instead. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was a free attack that I got from there. And then... Oh, man, shoot, sorry. I should have played Exercise. Sorry, I'm gonna do all the things I just did, but I played Exercise first. So that's 2 more, because I have 1 strength. Man, I gotta pay attention. So the Omega Wolf is dead, so I'm gonna use that to deal 2 damage to Alpha Wolf. There we go, done. And now I got 1 energy left. I won't be able to take out the Alpha Wolf. Oh man, the Alpha Wolf's gonna be activating again, aren't they? Shoot, and they're gonna hit hard. I'm gonna gain the block because I need to preserve my health. I didn't realize I was gonna be in this bad of a situation, so we're gonna spend that last energy to do this. I mean, this I can deal 4 damage to him, which is a lot, but at this point I need to preserve the life. So we're gaining 3 block. Okay, so we're done. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my biggest blunder here was like expending all of my equipment as fast as I did in the first round. I should have held on to it. I didn't realize that my cards were going to synergize so hardcore off of equipment. I should have paid more attention to when I was buying those cards. Those effects are nice. It's just I got to be able to pay for them. All right. So that's it. So go ahead and lay it on me. Yep, that's right. You're hitting me. So you were hitting me for 4. And it's Circle, which is going to deal me 2 more. So you're hitting me for 6 total. So I go down from 10 to 4 health. Ugh. All right. Well, that's not great. Sorry, the reason why they're doing 6 total is because they're hitting me for 4, strength 3. I had 3 block. And they're going to deal 2 damage, and then they're going to gain 2 block again. So, looking rough out here. Looking rough out here. But it's okay. It's okay. I can fight back. They're going to give me 3 health after I take them out, but I got to actually take them out before they take me out. Okay. So, they are hitting like a truck, but thankfully they're not going to activate next round. They're either going to deal 1 damage for every minion, all minions gain 3 block, or all minions gain 1 strength, so they're not going to attack next round. So that gives me a little bit of rest. But I also need to get moving, so... So I think I want to equip my shield at 3 energy there. So 1 energy to equip the shield, and then I want to try to deal the most damage possible. Oh, sorry, equipping the shield gives me 2 block. I need that. Because that'll let me prevent the damage that might be coming my way. Because I'm only going to get dealt damage from here, not from the enemy. And I can do double hit, or I can do parry plus smash. Yeah, no, we're doing double hit. So we're going to do double hit for our last 2 energy. So 1, 2. And then we're dealing 2 damage and then deal 2 damage. So 2 damage and then 2 damage. 1, 2. Okay. So that's it for the round. And we're going to draw our next 5. I'm getting cooked, getting killed. This is wave 3. Man, I can't imagine the boss. The boss is going to be rough. I got 4 health here. Soon to be 7, hopefully. So now we're going to flip over our intent card, and we got square. So all minions gain 1 strength. And that's it. Okay, so let's continue. We have flex. So flex is remove 1. Oh, so first let's do exercise. So gain 1 strength. And then we want to do flex. Yes, let's do flex. Flex is going to be remove 1 equipment card and gain 1 strength. So it's just a permanent one. And I'm going to remove... interesting. I'm going to remove... Ah, man, I don't want to do that. Shoot. All right, I'm going to remove Tower Shield. Okay. All right, that's what I did there. Oh, I didn't have... hold on. I had 3 energy. Sorry, I spent 1 total. Okay. So I removed Tower Shield to give me that 1 strength, so I now have 2 strength. And if I just do 3 damage to them, then they're down. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Forceful Attack. So Forceful Attack says, costs me 1 energy. It says equipped 1. If I have at least 1 thing equipped, I deal 4 damage instead. So I'm going to deal 4 damage, and it's going to be 4 plus 2, so it's going to be 6. So now they are downed, and I get 3 health. I need that. 1, 2, 3. Please, Wolf, may I please have more? All right. So that was rough. That was a rough round. Oh, I also didn't clear this card from last. I think I gotta pay attention to that. All right, so I get 3 health. Thank you. I need that. 1, 2, 3. Well timed. And then I get a reward of a card, and I get to destroy a card. So here are my options that I get to choose from. So I need some equipment that is not main hand or offhand. So this equipment is useless to me. War Cry is nice because it allows me to get aggressive and do some attacks. So I can get War Cry, and then I can also get Brute Force, which is deal 2 damage. If the last card you play was an attack, deal 3 damage to the same or different enemy. So I think War Cry plus Brute Force might be my go-to. War Cry gives me block that I need, and it also helps me out. Now, alternatively, I could remove a card from my deck to make my deck a little bit less bloated. But I think at this point, I'm just trying to survive. So we're just going to go for that. All right, so these cards are over there. Oh, actually, I want to purchase those 1 at a time. 1 second. All right, so War Cry for sure I'm taking. And then our next card is going to be Helm of Ingenuity. Helm, when equipped, when equipment is removed, deal 3 damage. Ooh. Nah, I'm going to stick with Brute Force. Yeah. I'm not building an equipment-focused deck, so oh, sorry, these stay. I get 1 more. The new card is going to be Bolas. Offhand, deal 3 damage and gain 4 block when removed. Nice. All right, so those are back off screen. So we're going to shuffle our stuff. And then we're going to get a new set of enemies. Oh, we're going to be fighting the boss. This is the last round. This is the big battle. This is the big baddie I'm about to fight. My first time fighting the big baddie. I have no potions. Oh, let me clear this card before I forget. I don't think I get wave rewards at the end of the game, do I? Where's the final boss? It's I win or I die. Just want to shuffle this real good. There we go. Cut. Boom. 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 5. Got some good cards here. And I learned from my mistakes. All right, so these enemies are cleared, and per the rules, we're going to be fighting. We're only on day 1, so we're going to be fighting the remaining ones plus the boss. So the boss is going to be here. There he is. Look how badass that looks. The Houndmaster. So the Houndmaster has 30 health. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of health. Oh my gosh. All right, the Houndmaster is all about building up strength. He becomes stronger as a boss. So he becomes stronger as the boss wave progresses and deals devastating attacks that with enough time will take you out in 1 blow. Strength, +1 damage to each hit every time damage is dealt. React, anytime a minion takes damage, the react abilities... Oh, this is just explaining the game. Okay, never mind. All right, yeah, I know that. Okay. All right. So there's the Houndmaster in all their glory. We're gonna get their level 1 minionatos out. So 1, 2, 3. Oh man, we're running out of space, aren't we? Scooch that over. Scooch that over. Scooch me over. I don't think we need that anymore. Oh, this can all go away. This is 9, 6, and 5. Gives all minions 1 strength. All other minions 1 strength. Okay, we got the Houndmaster over here. So we're all set. So we got our initial hand, we got everything ready to go, we got our marching orders. We need to take out some foes. So, wow. Gain 1 strength, summon a minion. Oh my gosh, they're gonna summon a minion? Ugh. Oh, hello, Ilmin. Ilmin's here in Twitch chat. Oh, for those watching, I do live stream on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/CulBlu. That's CulBlu. But Ilmin says, wow, I like the look of this game. Is this exclusively solo? Yeah. No, you can play as 2-player. So this is a 1 or 2-player game. And I think with, so Small Time Heroes is on Kickstarter right now. It's on GameFound. I don't think the campaign is open, but I think you can still get a copy of Small Time Heroes if you try hard enough. But there's also a print and play version available, which is what I have in front of me. I have it because I backed the GameFound for the new stuff. So, sorry. Just to rewind my explanation, what I'm playing is I'm playing with the Warrior. The Warrior is the first one that came out, and then the Rogue was the second one. So the base game has the Warrior plus the Rogue. The new ones that just came out that they're working on, I mean, they're still working on them. That's going to be like a summon mage and a spellbook person. I don't know the words for them. I didn't read it enough. But that one's not out yet. So that goes a long way to say that if you search on Board Game Geek, you might be able to find like the original Warrior for free. I don't know, don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's actually out there, but you might be able to go to wherever you can buy your print and plays and find at least Small Time Heroes, the first one. It's basically Slay the Spire. It's basically Slay the Spire, but faster, and I kind of appreciate the fasterness of it, but I'll talk about that in my review. But for now, let's continue to get my butt kicked. Wow, this guy's 30 health. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that the boss has 30 health. I need the boss to have some sense of civility. Will somebody think of the children? Okay. All right. I need to equip things. So circle or diamond. So circle is gain 1 strength. Diamond is deal 1 damage 2 times, gain 5 block. Ugh. That's kind of gross. I don't know if I like any of these. I have 10 health. Killing the wolf mother gives me a potion, so I might want to try to take her out if I can. She has the most health though. That's what I don't like. Okay, let's look at my cards. So I got brute force, deal 2 damage. If the last card you played was an attack, deal 3 damage to the same enemy or different enemy. So that could be good to pile on some damage. The next one, shield. I'm going to equip shield without thinking about it because I do need to block something. So I'm going to spend 1 energy to gain myself some block, 2 block. Okay. All right, that's done. Now, tower shield, I do want to equip this, but I think I need to spend my time doing something else. Sorry, Ilman here in Twitch chat says, looks awesome. It makes my mini rogue it makes my mini rogue looks mid. Yeah, I think, man, I need to go back and play mini rogue again. I still have some negative feelings about mini rogue because it was just basically you move left and you move down. And I was like, I want more adventure, I want more space stuff. But it's a very straightforward game. I want to go back and play it again though, because I think compared to Slay the Spire, it's hard because mini rogue is supposed to be like a small box, like, you know, quick-ish experience, adventure, roguelike, mini rogue, if you will, mini roguelike. But Small Time Heroes, I think, does Slay the Spire, is much closer to Slay the Spire than it is like a roguelike game, is what I'm trying to say. So I think mini rogue is a different category of game. Though I have some not so great feelings about mini rogue, I think it's appropriate to say that Mini Rogue and this game are two different games. However, I do agree this game makes Mini Rogue look like a roll 2 dice and see what happens. This is like, oh, there's things going on. I got to do stuff. So yeah, exactly. So Ilman here in Twitch chat says Mini Rogue is is great for quick runs when traveling / camping. Absolutely, I 1000% agree with that. That's another thing too. Is like Mini Rogue fits a niche or fits a space where if you want to play a game for like 10 minutes, you can play it and be done. If you want to just do like one floor, if even 10 minutes. But I think I usually want to crunch a little bit more into my game, so that's why Mini Rogue kind of fell flat for me. So that's why I want to give it another shot. But different video. For now, let's not belabor my butt kicking here. Let's see. I can gain 1 strength. Should I do that? Oh man, I feel like I'm going to be making the same mistake if I just don't. All right, I think I need to equip things, and then I need to attack. So I equipped my shield. I got 2 block, and then if I do a normal attack and then brute force, I can actually take out the Wolf Mother in one go, because the normal attack gives me 3 damage, and then brute force I deal 2 damage, and then if I have delta damage of 4, I deal 3. Oh, I'm gonna be short by 1. Ah, no. Shoot. Okay, so I can deal 8 damage in one go. Is what I'm trying to say. I am so sad that I'm off by 1. That is very saddening. Blech. Okay, whatever, see if I care. Now I can also deal, potentially I can deal 2, 5, so I can potentially deal 7 damage, but it will require me to spend all my energy on items and then discard all my items. So I think that's a bad idea. I think what I want to do is I want to deal the max amount of damage possible. I can't kill the Wolf Mother in one go. I really hate that I can't take her out in one go, man. That's just so disappointing. So I'm gonna try to take the long-term planning. I'm gonna spend 1 energy to equip Tower Shield, and then I'm gonna spend 1 energy to do attack. So this is attack, deal 3 damage. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Wolf Mother. 1, 2, 3, because I really want that potion. All right, there we go. So that's my turn. Everything's all spent. I wanted to equip these items because that will let me power up my other abilities, which require me to have equipped stuff. So now that that's done, I'm gonna draw my 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Weapon throw and advanced attack. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Give me that combo. All right, let's flip this over. See what your intent is. Diamond. Oh, why you gotta be Wolf Mother? All right, so Wolf Mother is going to attack, and she's going to deal 4 + 1, so 5. Blocked 2, so down to 3. So I'm back down to 7 health. But don't wait. Or sorry, don't wait. Don't worry. There's more. Deal 1 damage 2 times. Gain 5 block. So boop boop, and now I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time, y'all. I'm having so much fun. Man, one bad play and I'm just out here just eating the pavement. It's crazy. Crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this is like visually reasonable to look at, and also people can read the cards so you can kind of see what you want to see. All right, I need to exercise, so we're going to do this card for 0. So we're going to gain 1 strength for this round. All right. The intent is going to be either deal 1 damage 4 times or gain 1 strength, summon a minion, it activates. That's heartbreaking. I'm still going to take out the Wolf Mother. That's my goal. But that's changing my mind. Or that might adjust or modify my mind here. So I got block, brace, and I can deal my block as damage. But I also have my my items, my things that need items equipped to do stuff. So advanced attack, I can deal 6 damage in 1 blow, so I can take out the Wolf Mother. Weapon throw is I can remove an equipped item to deal 3 damage to everybody. So that's like a nice little street sweeper, if you will. So I think I want to play advanced attack, and that's going to deal 6 damage plus 1, so 7. Man, I feel like I'm wasting it though. No, I need to do it. I need to take her out. She's gone. She's gone. because I got 1 strength, so it's +1, so 6 + 1. And I have to have 2 things equipped, and I have 2 things equipped, so we're good. So Wolf Mother is down, and there's a potion that I get. So my first time getting a potion, my potion is going to be a Potion of Luck. So Potion of Luck. When a hero's health is 0, it's reduced to 1 instead. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, heck yeah. Let's go and put that over here on display. I'm gonna put that right there. Bam. All right. So I have a Phoenix Down. It's not a Phoenix Down, but what's the thing called in Slay the Spire, where once you take damage, you get, it's a monkey, not monkey paw. I forget the name of the item in Slay the Spire that, like, once you're dead, you come back alive, with like half health or something. Anyway, I'm not dead. That's the main thing. So because I am not dead, I will. Oh, sorry, still my turn. I spent an energy for that. Yes. Okay. So let me double check. So I spent 0 energy for exercise, and then I spent 1 energy for the thing I just did. Okay. I gotta remember to keep ticking that down. Okay. So now I can do something else. So Wolf Mother is dead. These two I kind of don't care about. Really, in the grand scheme of things, they're just kind of filling in space. But eventually they could attack. And that's what I'm a little afraid of. So Wolf Pup is kind of, you know, I can let him play in the field. He's hanging out. He's having a good time. I need to worry about this dealing 1 damage 4 times thing. So I need 4 block. So I can get 3 block, or sorry, I can get 4 block from this 1 card. So I'm gonna play Brace, and I'm gonna get 2 block twice. So 4 block total, because I don't have any extra increases from a block. So there's 4 block for me. And then I really want to do Weapon Throw, but I feel like I should save Weapon Throw for later. Nah, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing Weapon Throw. All right, we're doing Weapon Throw, and we're going to, it says remove an equipped card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. So we're removing our Tower Shield. We're dealing 3 damage to everybody. So 3 damage to Alpha Wolf, 3 damage to Wolf Pup. Oh, sorry, +1. Because I got a strength. And then we're dealing 3 damage to our big bad. Oh, no, they have 5 block. So we're taking their block down to 1. So that block will go away anyway, but still. They don't take any damage because they got block. Wow, that sucks. Okay, that's it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. War Cry! And a bunch of attacks. Oh, this is about to be great. It's about to be great. If I survive. Let's see what you do. Come on, bring your worst. I was joking, don't bring your worst. All right, deal 1 damage 4 times. So that's all we're doing. So all my block is gone. Cool. I prepared accordingly. I feel pretty good. All right, let's get into this. So we're gonna do War Cry. So War Cry is gain 2 block every time you play an attack card. It costs me 0 energy for that. So again, Slay the Spire. I'm literally doing Slay the Spire's War Cry. Then next we have Forceful Attack, deal 2 damage, and then if I have at least one thing equipped, deal 4 instead. I have Offensive Stance. Ooh, I'm playing Offensive Stance. Yeah, Offensive Stance, deal 2 damage, draw a card. If it's a attack, then play it for free. So deal 2 damage, +0. So I'm gonna deal 2 damage to. I'll deal 2 damage to Alpha Wolf because it can still hurt me. So Alpha Wolf is down. It lets me just clear cards. It doesn't do anything special. It's not going to change anything. So I'm not even going to bother doing that. But they're down. Oh, I should have been paying attention to this. I lied. I'm not taking out the Alpha Wolf. I'm taking out the Wolf Pup. Well, no. I'm sticking with Alpha Wolf. Because I'm about to deal 1 damage to all enemies anyway. Alright. So that's done. That was an attack. That gave me 2 defense for an attack. And that cost me 1 energy. And then I'm gonna do Smash, deal 1 damage to all enemies. So it's another energy. That's another attack, and then I deal 1 damage to all enemies. So my first hit against the Wolf Master, and all the minions are down. I'm happy about that. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Okay, and then I got 1 energy left. I'm gonna do Forceful Attack, deal 2 damage, and if I have something equipped, I deal 4 damage instead. So I'm dealing 4 damage to the Wolf Master. 1, 2, 3, 4. At 25 health. All right. We are, we're chugging along. We're trying to survive. So we're going to be diamond here for the enemy. That is going to be deal 2 damage, gain 5 block. Oh, sorry, deal 1 damage 2 times and gain 5 block. So they haven't gained any strength here. When did they gain strength? Oh, they had to gain strength from the gain strength things. I see. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the Houndmaster not triggering their gain strength, but still. All right, deal 1 damage 2 times, gain 5 block. So 5 block again, and they're gonna deal that, and then that's gonna clear that anyway. So we're good. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're continuing. We're trying to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Okay. So we can focus on our Houndmaster has 5 block there. So we are going to exercise, which is gain 1 strength. And then, let's see, do I need anything with equipment? No? Okay. They're possibly doing square or circle. Square is deal 5 damage, gain 3 block. Circle is gain 1 strength. Bleh. I don't like that. Can I get enough block? I mean, I have 5 health. I feel like I don't want to take 5 damage. So I think what I want to do is I want to spend one of my energy to remove my shield and gain 5 block, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I would like to do parry. So I spend 1 energy for that, gain 2 block, and deal 2 damage. So it's going to be 3 damage total. So 3, 1, 2, 3, because I have 1 strength there. And then finally, I'm going to... Oh, actually, I don't want to parry. No, we're not parrying. Undo. 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 And undo. Instead, we're going to double hit. Double hit is better. So deal 2 damage, then deal 2 damage. So that's better because I have +1 strength. So that's 6 damage I'm dealing total. So that's going to be 6 damage to the enemy. So they go from 26 to 20. So that's it. All right. And we're out of energy. We're going to draw our 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting scary. It's getting spooky. All right. Enemy's going to do their square. So they're going to deal 5 damage and gain 3 block. So this goes away before that happens, and they gain that. And they're dealing 5 damage. So that's all my block. So I'm alive. I'm alive, okay? I'm alive. Maybe not for long. Not alive for a long time, but here for a good time, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and do Warcry. And Warcry is going to give us our 2 block every time we play an attack. And they're possibly doing a square, which is 5 damage, 3 block, or gain 1 strength, summon a minion. Okay, so one of those is going to happen. It's probably triangle, to be honest. So for here, this is deal 4 damage. This is deal 2 damage. If I have something to quit, deal 4 instead. So I'm gonna do advanced attack. And that's deal 4 damage. So we're going to deal 4 damage to the boss. It's going to go down to 16, from 20 to 16. And then, that's going to cost me an energy. And that's going to give me 2 block. And then I'm going to play Brute Force, deal 2 damage. If the last card you play was an attack, deal 3 damage to the same or different enemy. So I'm dealing 5... Oh, I have a strength. Wait, no, I don't have a strength. Do I have a strength? I do not have a strength. Okay, anyway, so I'm dealing 5 damage to the Houndmaster. So from 16 down to 11. And that's going to give me 2 more block. That costs me energy. And then my last one, I'm going to deal 3 damage with an attack. My last energy. I'm going to get 2 blocks. And I'm dealing 3 damage, so it goes from 11 down to 8. Okay, we're working on it. We're getting there. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see what the enemy is going to do. They are triangle. I called it. So they're going to gain 1 strength, their first time gaining a strength, and they're going to summon a minion. And they're going to go in the leftmost spot. So Wolf Pup is now officially gone. And it's going to be the Omega Wolf. The Omega Wolf is going to be at 8 health. And the Omega Wolf has attack. When they attack twice. Wow, that's kind of the worst one to get. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, and they're possibly they're going to deal 1 damage 4 times. Okay, so that's what the enemy is going to do. So they're going to deal 1 damage 4 times. So they're going to deal 8 damage to me if I don't do something about it. So can I take them out in this turn? Let's see. Remove an equipped card. Deal 3 damage. Deal 2 damage. Draw a card. If it's an attack, play it for free. I think I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to play offensive stance. I'm going to deal 2 damage. So hold on. First I got 3 of these. None of those. And deal 2 damage. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to our big guy here. So 1, 2. Oh, nope, he has block. Ah, man. Didn't he have 5 block before? All right, I think I might have ignored his block from before. So I'm just going to give him 5 back. I'm just going to give him back 5 health. I think there was 5 block there before. Is that correct? Yeah, I think there was 5 block before. Because that was deal 5 damage, gain 3 block, and then that was, yeah, okay. All right, so that was improper. So I owe the enemy 5 health back, so they're at 13 health instead. And we continue. I'm dealing 2 damage. They have 3 blocks, so they're down to 1 block now. I'm gonna dedicate it to my big bad here. Okay, now we're gonna shuffle and draw a card. I'm glad I caught that and corrected that. Somebody in the comments probably said, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing?" Yes, you were correct. I played it wrong. And then this is an attack. I get to play it for free. So this attack is brute force. Deal 2 damage. If the last card played was an attack, deal 3 damage to the same or different enemy. Oh, it's even better. Oh my gosh, I'm dealing 5 damage to him. So that's gone 4. So down to 9. From 13 down to 9. And whew, that was a good run. That was for just 1 energy. That felt good. Okay, continuing on though, they're gonna deal 8 damage to me, so I need to survive or take them out. So I need to deal 9 damage to them right now. Can I deal 9 damage? I can equip and deal 3 damage to everybody. That's all I can do. So it looks like we're blocking. So we're gonna block and then block. So we're gonna gain 3 block. So 1 energy to gain 3 block. And then we're going to spend our last energy to gain 2 block twice. So we're going to gain 4. So we're at 7 block, which means that we'll take 1 damage from the enemy. Which I'm okay with. As long as I'm alive. Alright. So that's that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have a potion that I can stay alive with. I mean, I forgot about that. All right, well, they're going to deal 1 damage 4 times. They have a +1 strength, so they're dealing 2, and then 2, and then 2 again, and then finally 2 for last time. So they're going to deal 1 damage to me total. All right, that was kind of brutal. All right, so now we're going back to our turn. Oh man, and they're about to gain 1 strength and summon another minion and then activate it. Oh, I missed the it activates part. Oh no. Yeah, because when they summon the other enemy, it should have activated. Oh no. Okay, never mind. No, we're good. They did this one. They did triangle. Yeah, they did triangle. They didn't do no, they did. Yeah, no, I lied. They didn't do the line going across. They did triangle. Okay. I was about to say, man, if I miss something that big, that's huge. All right, I'm not dead. I still got my potion of life. Potion of luck. So let's continue. So I can equip my shield because they are about to just gain a strength and summon another one and activate them. So I'm gonna get my shield activated. So we're at 3. So my shield is equipped, and I still need to deal 9 damage to take him out. So let's go ahead and keep punching him. We're going to do Forceful Attack, which is going to be deal 2 damage. If I have the one thing equipped, I deal 4 damage instead, so I'm dealing 4 damage to the enemy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, I'm going to do... I only have 1 energy left. So I'm going to do Advanced Attack. Deal 4 damage. If I had 2 things equipped, I can deal 6, but I don't. So we're dealing 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's almost there. He's almost dead. Come on, guys. Man, that makes me think I shouldn't have equipped the thing, to be honest. But we're gonna keep going with the bet that we made. Last 5 cards here. Let's see if this is the last round. So they are going to gain 1 strength, and then summon a minion, and it activates. So they summon Wolffather, and then it says activate. Deal 1 damage for every other minion. So they're gonna hit me for 4. I don't have any block. Are you kidding? No, I have 2 block. I was about to say, come on, man. All right, so they're gonna gain they're gonna take me out though, so it's fine. So they're gonna end up taking me out. Deal 1 damage for every other minion. Oh, every other minion. I have 1 health left. So they're gonna deal 4 damage to me. So 2 block, and then 1, 2, and then they're gonna deal 1 damage to me for every other minion. So I'm at 1 health. I'm on my last leg, but don't worry. I just need to sneeze on them. All right, so I'm just gonna make it fancy. I'm gonna War Cry, which is gonna give me 2 block for every attack, and then how obnoxiously can I do this? I'm gonna exercise and gain 1 strength. Let's do this as obnoxiously as possible, and then I'm gonna flex for 1 energy, which is remove an equipment and then gain 1 strength. I want to see if I can try to take out everybody else too. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, and I have 2 energy left. I'm gonna parry. Oh, this one has 7 health. I'm gonna spend 1 energy to parry, which is gain 2 block, deal 2 damage. So gain 2 block. Oh man, I haven't been paying attention. Hold on. So far, I have played 0 attacks. Okay, never mind. My War Cry is not triggered yet. I haven't played any attacks. So I gain 2 block and deal 2 damage. So I'm gonna deal 2 damage to, who can I take out? I'm gonna try to take out the Wolffather. There we go. And finally, I'm gonna spend my last, oh, that was 2 more. There we go. And then finally I'm gonna smash, which is deal 1 damage to all enemies, and then it's 3 damage because I have my strength up. So the boss is down. This Omega Wolf is 1, 2, 3, and then finally the Wolffather is 1, 2, 3, also downed, and that's it. Does the game end immediately, or do I have to finish the wave? Bosses work the same way as hordes, except they have health, which needs to be removed and brought down to 0 to win. Minions do not need to be defeated to win. Nice. If an ability says add a minion, follow the rules for adding a minion. If a boss ability gains a status effect, place the tokens in the open spot under the boss's name. All boss abilities are affected by status effects. Okay? All bosses have their own unique abilities and playstyle. See how each boss works on this page. If a boss ability refers to a specific minion, and no such minion is present, skip that part of the ability. The rest is resolved. All right, so I probably should have read the boss's card before I played it. Let me see. Did I do it right? I think I did it right. Yeah, all right. I played it right. At least I think I did. Okay. Woo. We got 1 health, and we took out the boss. And we had a backup plan here. We had a potion of luck that might have brought us back to life if we needed it. It would have taken us from. It says when a hero's health is 0, it is reduced to 1 instead. So it would have helped me survive 1 attack, but not multiple. And this boss attacks multiple times, so I don't think I would have survived. Like the Mega Wolf could have attacked me, and I would have been down. The Wolffather almost took me out himself. That was almost the end of it, but I ended the game exactly when I needed to because Diamond was up next, and Diamond would have been deal 1 damage 3 times and gain 5 blocks, so it made him harder to hit. So we made it, we survived, and here's our final build. So we didn't take out any cards. which I think in the grand scheme of things, I probably should have taken out some of the defense cards. Because with Warcry, I didn't know it was going to be the build I was going to go for, but with Warcry, I think I could have managed, but my cards were like a smorgasbord of, ooh, that looks cool, ooh, that looks cool, and almost lost my life because of it. Only got one single equipment with 2 cards or 3 cards that need equipment. That's crazy. All right, but at any rate, that's going to be it for small time heroes. That has been a lot of enjoyment and fun, much more fun than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing my review here. So let me go ahead and close up my video here. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you all whenever.